Disconnection from human community. Your host here, Lucy Light, so let's get started. Disconnection from human community feels like you're a ghost to yourself, to the environment, and to people around you. And how does this happen? It happens when you consciously or subconsciously forget how to be human. And what is it like to be human? You say it: laughing, cooking, smelling, walking and tripping over and feeling something about it, storytelling, being alive within yourself. And when you forget these things slowly by slowly, in percentages, when you reach at a 50%, 20%, then 10% of this situation, then you start feeling like you are disconnected from the human community, and it might lead to you even recognizing your name but not really feeling or owning your own self and your own name and your own humanity. So stay woke. The next thing we are going to talk about is very interesting. The human is not just the private parts. For girls is the VJJs, and for males is the this and everything. And I'm going to tell you why. The body is not only flesh. It is a complex system with so very many different functions and so much intelligence. I'll use a basic example. Church focuses on only the flesh, the sins of the flesh and everything, but it's not just flesh. It carries a lot. For example, a simple truth: the body is something that can die, and that frees you from the fear of death because you already have the body, and that is the simple truth. Another simple truth: you have a skeleton. Imagine all those systems in the skeleton and all those bones and all those functions. Isn't it amazing? Apart from just the VJJ, and it's flesh too, and flesh is also awesome. As we get deeper and deeper, it's getting hotter and hotter. So let's talk about loving the non-beauty standards within myself and without myself. We are conditioned to see glamour, to see everything else at a pedestal and everything. So we classify F from B, from C to D, and that is not true. There will always be something that doesn't match the beauty standard of society, and that's okay. Because if we change the mirrors that we are looking at it from, we might see a rare kind of beauty that is not common, and that is wonderful, and it opens our heart more to beauty, to life, and to acceptance. You get it now, do you? And I'm here to tell you, it's interesting how mistakes teach us compassion, and this is to walk away or let go of the shame and the guilt of our mistakes, because it opens our eyes to the mistakes of others, and to be able to forgive, to embrace, and to love unconditionally, even with the mistakes. And it makes the world a better place, don't you think? So no more feeling bad or whatever about the mistakes, big or small, good or bad. They teach us something, and one of the greatest lessons: compassion. One interesting thing about curing uncertainty is the only thing you need to do. Exactly. The only thing you need to do to sleep is lay in bed. Closing your eyes follows, drifting into sleep follows, dreams come, rest comes, and morning reaches. You carry yourself all through the night. The only thing you need to do for your dreams to come true is to trust. When you trust, ways open, ideas come through, resources follow, and then your dreams manifest. So the only thing you need to do is, in other words, alignment. The only thing you need to do. The only thing you need to do. The only thing you need to do. and that is alignment. And when you align, everything just happens by itself without lifting a finger. Not literally, but figuratively. Everything becomes flawless. Even the hard things or things that might seem to be hard. Lastly, let's close off with the self, because we started off with the disconnection. The self has very many ways in which it realizes itself. And one of the ways is the flawless thought minus influence. You're in a car traveling and thoughts just start flowing in. That is the self. You are here laughing or talking and ideas just come in. That is the self. Minus influence, you decide to do something minus influence out of freedom, not out of force or out of constructs and everything, and the self has a way of slipping into us here and there, and sometimes we notice it, sometimes we don't, but she or he also has a self of expression. So yeah, through us. Isn't that amazing? Bye, au revoir, till next time. Thank you for staying. I love you. Okay.